Tell me about a lady writer and whether or not I'm right about the opportunities they had to actually write.
The very important idea, and of course, yes, women writers for most of history, many women were not permitted to read, just as enslaved people weren't permitted to read, and certainly many fewer of them wrote, and even fewer were allowed to publish. Really, well into the 19th century. I mean, there are certainly examples of earlier women writers in American history and in European history, but for the most part, women writers truly emerge in the late 19th century. And the one book that we mentioned already, Kate Chopin's Awakening, speaks to that in a way. It was published, and because it dealt with a woman contemplating adultery, a woman who wanted to learn how to paint and kind of live on her own, that really made this book unacceptable to the American public at the time. So while it was not officially banned by anyone, it was really not sold by the booksellers, and her publishers, she had had several successful books, her publishers canceled all of her future books. So it was a perfect case of a woman writing and being forbidden to write in a sense, because she was writing about subjects that were unacceptable. This book was published late in the 19th century. It kind of disappeared because she had been, in a modern phrase, canceled. And then in the 1960s and 70s, feminist scholars rediscovered this work and found this woman to be a really early voice of feminism, in a sense, a woman having desires, artistic, sexual, personal, that were very far removed from what was acceptable at the time. So that's, I think, a perfect example of what you're talking about.